Hi guys, welcome back. This is 20 Gaming again. We're gonna be talking about Dal Carlos' skill kit. So she's gonna be the next up and coming banner, and why I feel like you don't really need to get her. That's just me as a free to play, okay? Because again, if you're free to play, beggars can't be choosers. You need to like watch out for how you summon. The good thing about this, it's just like Nikkei Goddess of Victory. If it's a limited, again, it's not a limited character, okay? Limited rate up, okay? It's not a limited banner. It's a limited rate up banner. It's a targeted banner targeting the character that's in that banner, okay? And also read the event. If it tells you that after that event finishes, they will be going into the standard banner, it means that they're not true limited. Hope in the future, most likely we'll be having this true limited character that's not gonna be popping up in the standard banner. That's the time you pull for that character. But right now, I suggest you save because right now the trajectory is they're going into the standard banner. They're a limited targeted character. Okay, limited rate up targeted character. It's not a true limited. It's not a true limited like a collaboration in Nikkei or like in Reverse 1999 wherein it's a true limited character. They're not gonna be coming up in the roster. They're gonna be going back every year. So those are the things that you need to like think as a gacha player because this is what they're doing all day every day if you have played in the gacha. But if it's your first time playing gacha and you like this kind of like mechanic, then I'm here to inform you. Good news, it's very good, a very free to play friendly kind of route that they're doing because they're imitating Nikkei almost one to one, and any other idol gacha that I can think of. But like again, it's a limited targeted banner. Okay? So, she's gonna be coming in Dal Carlo, a mysterious diviner which appears with on the El Dorado, so can inflict control effects on enemy units in a selected area. So control effects, it will be useful in modes wherein you need to like control enemies. There's like currently right now there's a mode wherein you need like synergies. So she's a good character to have if you have that control ability. So, but the thing is, you're not competing currently. You're not gonna be getting any rewards if you go number one. So you just need to clear what needs to be cleared and get the rewards that you need to be getting. So that's just me. Okay, you don't wanna compete with the whales right now. So even though she has this ability, I feel like Lamia is better. Hard hitter. You already have that 5 synergetic team that you can push content with. I feel we're gonna be talking about those 5 synergetic teams that can push content moving forward while you're playing the game, okay? And then you can swap one and exchange the other one. But like it's a mainstay that you have right now. So currently Jacinta Del Carlo, she's really pretty. So let's just see here. She looks really haunting. Okay, she looks really, and then that two big reasons why she's very haunting. It's really nice that like it doesn't really look uh it's not blatantly the two reasons because like the art is really nice that covers up the lewdness of her. She has this haunting lewdness that exudes her, which is really nice. And the animation looks really badass. Okay, the animation or the drip that they did here in the poster is really nice. Okay, so this would be her skill set. So we're talking about the skill set here. So again, Jacinta Icarlo, SSR Bloodborne Enchanter. So she's Enchanter. Can apply control effects. That's what we known. That's written here. In selected areas and based on the number of ultimate she can cast, inflicts extra debuff on them while increasing her own damage. So deals damage to the target. Basic attack. Diamond Array. That's her talent. When Dal Carlo performs divination, can inflict 1 to 3 of the following effects. She can stun, all damage down, and all damage taken up. So she can damage down and increase the damage on the enemy that's getting hit, and that she can stun, which is really good. All of these three are really good talent to have. Okay, self-fulfilling prophecy, that's her special. After a certain number of basic attack, deals magic damage to the target as well as last divinated enemy, inflicting stacks of continuous damage. So continuous damage, we have other continuous damage like Nicole, that can do continuous damage, and some other characters. But like again, it's not. Uh, it's a bit underwhelming if you just read it. Okay, in paper. Wheel of Fortune Upright Ultimate performs divination on all enemies in a selected circle, dealing damage to random targets in the area. Instances of damage increase with the number of ultimate cast. So, like, again, compared to Lamia, So she doesn't look like, even with the skill set, like if you played a lot of gachas in your day, you will see that this is a bit underwhelming compared to Lamia. And if she's the debuffer that you want, a debuffer, I'm not quite sure if you're happy enough to be doing this. Like, it's good in numbers. Like, if you are trying to push for getting equipments, like trying to push soulless, you can get her. And then if it's gonna be all damage taken up on that enemy that's been cast, then you can inflict more damage. You can get to that targeted equipment on the level of how much you can clear that, how much you can clear soulless, or how much you can clear those leaderboard content that you need for synergetic content. But again, I feel uh, like on clearing content, I still would like a Bella, because Bella can stun. You know that she can stun, but this one is random. Okay, 1 of 3, so it's random. You don't know if it's a stun, if you don't know if it's all damage down, if you don't know it's all damage taken up. So at least you know Bella has a stun. Okay, you know Acapella will heal and increase your blood gain. You know Iona can move and have shields. You know what you're getting, but this one it's random. So I'm not quite sure if I'm sold with this. That's why I'm not pulling for her. Plus, again, she's not a true limited character, so she will be part of your standard banner moving forward. I think for a free to play, she's a skip, despite her looking really freaking nice. Oh my god, the rose is covering whatever's covering there. Oh my god, I thought that was her. Ano, I thought that was her something, but she looks really pretty, man. Again, that's Del Carlo, and then let's see her ability here. Let's see this like ability here. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Let's go up a bit. Oh my golly wally. The back shot is crazy. Oh, kneeling. Are you kneeling for help? Oh my god. The twerk. She's slightly twerking there. Oh my god. She looks nice. But again, the ultimate will not. I'm not gonna get sold with that ultimate anyhow. My resolve is strong as a free to play. My resolve is strong as a free to play. So comment down below what are your thoughts. Are you summoning for Del Carlo? I would like to hear from you guys. And there's also a strategy here that can help you pair her with this. Oh my god, you want. And these are very hard to get. You want to get Agares, Limin, Amy. Oh my god, like it's hard to get Limin, okay? And Amy, okay? I'm not quite sure Agares you can get it, but like if this is Transcendent Agares, then it's hard. It's hard to get. They're telling you to get this. I'm not, okay? I'm not. So it is what it is. But again, are you pulling for her? Because for me, I'm not. I want to hear from you down in the comment section down below. This is again 2000 Gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye bye.